What's up, guys? Tripwire here with the next part of Detention. Now, we recently finished the radio puzzle thingy. It was quite fun. With some disturbing scenes, which I've been informed are not as twisted as I thought they were. So let's just see what happens next. Okay. We're on a stage. Whoa. Can I interact? Yes. Nothing. Nothing. Maybe I'm supposed to give that to her. Doesn't do anything. A glass cup of nauseating colour, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls, and Father's voice roared through the halls. That rhymes. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is Mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now every night a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake. So it goes on day by day. The anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world, in a state of ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. Grim? Is this the end of the game, perhaps? Now which? This one? Yes. Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through a neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I've become a little lark. Brushing past the pretty flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies, I glide merrily by your side. I've been an actor in our play, long before the curtain's risen, being held is ever comforting, longing for your love embracing, listening to your many whispers, feeling each other's tranquil breathing. The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise, what a turn of fate, I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. Okay. Silence. Yep. And then finally, this one. All of a sudden, we stopped meeting. You became distant, bitterly. Colder than the sun could melt. Air around you freezing instantly, and my frozen body's beating heart with each pulse tearing itself apart. Ooh. Again I'm left in abject solitude in a house that I call home, in a space that I call school, a walking corpse whose mind's without, a sense of loss that's drowned with doubt. Okay. I've got nothing else to hand in. What? Chang Ming Hui, we need to talk about this. Mizian, it's not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why can't I? What were you thinking going after a child like that? Child? I was already studying abroad at her age. She's old enough to know what she wants. So what now? Will you lead her down this forbidden path? She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap your arms around her. This is our private matter. It's none of your business. How is it not? You're stuck in your little romance. Did you forget about us? We were already in the same boat, don't you forget. Okay. So... okay, that's creepy. What is it with the Japanese and having weird eyes? Just there. No, no. So I don't think I understand what's actually happened. A painful recollection. My soul is shattered into pieces. When I cannot put myself back together and forget everything, I open my eyes and welcome a barren world. Okay. We have colour. Colour is a rarity in this game, it would seem. Okay. I'm stuck on the stage. Yeah, I'm literally stuck on the stage. Oh. Anything in here? What? Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories, like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Fangray Shin, what do you fear the most? Losing myself. Believe that we are all born free, eager to walk on your own path, and afraid of losing yourself. You are me. What? What? Okay, this got very trippy, no pun intended. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I'm assuming so. Okay. Floating chip. That was her dad, perhaps? The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Okay. Some of the book contents might conflict with your everyday thoughts, but this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else, for that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favour. Yes, Miss Yin? Is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Ms. Yin, why things like this? I'm sorry, Wei, there's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of those books in the first place, right? Ha. I know I can always count on you. Blacklisted to return home. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Ms. Yin Sui Han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She travelled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to be returned to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Crikey. Okay. Back out then. This way, I assume? Don't know what else I'm supposed to find. Here we go. What? The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere and I will follow you like a shadow. Okay. The door handle is broken, I can't get in. This is a very weird game. Oh! Oh, hang on. The sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. Can't open that one. So what am I supposed to do then? Go down? I don't quite know. I should have saved back in that other room, to be honest. Oh, hang on. Who can be calling at this time? At a time like this? I've got no clue what this is going. What is going on at the moment? I can't open this door. Why does she only go through? I'm missing something? Maybe I am. I don't know. I think I might be missing something. She can't seem to get out of that room when she's supposed to be following me. So... anything down here that I've missed? Maybe this one. Right, I'm going to save there for a start. At least now I know I can save. This is so confusing. So this is where I started, basically. There's no other down, there's only up. This door is blocked by an unknown force. None of those doors are accessible. I don't know what to do. And I've already been in there. There's nothing else to do here. Right? There's nothing else in here. There's no doors. Nothing to touch or pick up. So... my conclusion is it's something to do with this shadow girl that I need to do. Right. So, anything in here? Door handle is broken, I can't get in. So does that need to know to find a door handle? Oh, wait a minute. I think I've worked it out. Can't open the door. So there's red and barbed wire. I think I figured it out. But it's going to take a round trip. Right, this is the moment of truth. Whether my thinking has got the correct, you know, line of whether I've got the correct line of thought in what I'm doing here. Who can there? And we're in. Remember when you enrolled, so full of passion, participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you chose to escape. The world is immeasurably vast. There is always a place to hide. You are me. Aha! I do apologise about any bleeping that you might hear. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. The hell's going on now? The burning books? Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. Fair. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey, wait. You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight, is that true? I'm not sure, she never said anything about leaving. Unlike Ms. Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually that bothers me the most is... Well, actually what bothers me the most is... Do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions, I am as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. Well, this just took a whole new level of weird. Oh, we have another thing. A written verdict from court. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Ming-hui, district level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming-hui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Chung-ting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces. Reading of prohibited texts with rebellious and corrupt thoughts will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. Jesus. There's some rough stuff going on in this game. Wait for me! Come back! God knows where this is going to lead next. Or maybe that door's open over here. Alright, here we go. And I'm in the toilet. What does this say? The door is barred by a broom and there's a note on top of it. Snitcher. Remove the broom? Yes. What? This is a bit of a distorted place. And there's another door. It's a big bathroom, that's for sure. I'm guessing there's a piano. I think this is the piano room. Someone's playing it? Yes. Oh, what do we have now? Another note. Note entry. That time, in fear, forcing herself to breed hatred, who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nary a last word because of fear, remorse? The reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spurring through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. What? I have no clue what the general story of this game is. I just know bits and pieces. But I will say this is a very good game. Oh, not that way. I'm guessing in here then. Save, perfect. Right, well, I'm cutting the video there. The next one might be short because I think we are closing in on the end, but I'm not 100% sure, so there could be a very short video for the final part, if it is indeed the final part. But we shall see how much we have left. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of the game. I think it's absolutely brilliant, although I'm not very good at figuring out what's happening. It's a very different culture to ours, so I don't know what's going on. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. It's just a very confusing game, very well made. The story is very good if you can get your head around it. I haven't at the moment. I'm hoping things come a bit more clearer at the end. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye.